Another way to look at it is what propelled you into teaching.
Should I? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is your paper. You're going to take this with you. So, write things that you can work with. When you finish these, what the experiences were, what ways have they been beneficial, and the experiences in relationships, you can go ahead to the next couple of questions because they're all related to that. And they are, what were the circumstances of these experiences? What was involved, where, and how did they take place?
The second one.
Even number 3, what was the genesis or catalyst for this experience?
Okay. So we have to talk about those incidences that help us to develop professionalism. अच्छा, okay. और उसमें देखिए हमें ये husband नहीं इतना
learning from experience, success, failure, and
Now after getting into this, I am now. Why don't you go and freshen up? Why he is not feeling it? What happened? I have one tablet. Okay, she's not a remedial student, she's a little bit special student. But she's blessed with spatial intelligence. And her intelligence is 99.5%. She cannot comprehend words. And that was diagnosed when she came in class, last year when she came in class 1. And the teacher diagnosed that she cannot understand words at all. But whatever, if something is taught to her through colors and pictures, she just grasps it. So we were called in and we were told that she is not up to the standard of class 1 and she should be demoted back to KG2. My brother started crying like anything, मेरी बच्ची remedial है, etc. But they, the school itself, I must say, is a very, very good school. They said, hey, don't worry, it's in Karachi. And basically they talk about inclusive education. So they were the ones who called me up and they said, Kiran, this is the case. If you think, if you people agree, then there's a test in Lahore University. Just take her there, take a small test, and then you come to know what is the actual problem. And the time when we took the test is basically multiple intelligence test, normal multiple intelligence test. And her spatial intelligence came out to be 99.5%. In Pakistan, 1 child out of 1,000 has this capacity. She's mashallah so blessed. So for her, the school arranged a teacher, which is a qualified teacher from America, and she's mashallah teaching in Beats. Beats is basically the Institute for Remedial Education, all kinds of intelligences. They have trained teachers for that. So she's the one, we demoted her back to all of you more to yes, sure. So she was the one. Trial and error. Yes, they're always ready. I know. We do have different levels. What I want to share is about my daughter. Good job.
We just learned something? Just an emergent curriculum here. I said, how do we get everybody's attention without yelling? Just say we clap. That worked. So there's if you get nothing else from this session, you've learned. Okay, we are too enthusiastic. Other people can't hear. All right, what I'd like you to do, we'll do this a little bit quieter so that we can all hear. What we would like to do is go around and have you share. We only have a half hour. What I'd like to do is share kind of the essence of each one of the groups. And then we'll look at the back. And we're not going to get through everything, but you have something to work with and from. And working with colleagues, you can finish some of these things. So what we'll do is we'll wrap up. We'll leave you till last because you haven't had as much a chance to write, have you? Okay, let's take 2 minutes, and what we'll do is your group can kind of figure out who's going to present, or if you all are. It will only take 3 minutes with each group, okay? And give them there. So we'll just take a few minutes now to decide what you want to share. Okay, who would like to go first?
Our group.
This group.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, collectively, we all have actually come up to these experiences which we all have shared together in our professional careers. Basically, sometimes it's the intrinsic motivation that compels us to work. Sometimes it's the extrinsic motivation. Well, basically, we have 2 members in the group whose, I must say, husbands were the compelling forces. And yes, and they said that you people are good for nothing. And that is why.
Wives are never been a compelling point.
And that is why, just to prove themselves that yes, they are also good for something, the only option available for them is teaching. But once they stepped into teaching and then they started to realize the importance, the passion came in. So, and questions later.
No questions right now. Please let her finish.
I know what you want to say.
Accepting that challenge, you have proved them right.
For this, I have an answer. If you just go for the conference, go down and you see it's basically a female-dominating conference. You people are hardly seen.
How many? If you
group members don't ditch. Okay, anyways.
Just wait. Just a comment on that. How many? What is the ratio of male and female presenters here?
Almost the same. Almost the same.
Okay, let me clarify one thing. Let me clarify one thing. Let me clarify, especially in the higher education sector. Okay, especially in the higher education sector, let me clarify this. At the school level, we have female domination. At the higher education level, that is the university level, we have male domination. So let's accept it.
Yes.
Okay, because all the professors, all the yes, now let's come back.
And these professors and these doctors, they are there because of their wives.
Yes, true.
So it is because of their wives.
Okay, let's not get related. I'm very sorry. Okay, I have less time. So basically, the major experiences. Number one, intrinsic motivation that we have just discussed. There were some extrinsic motivations. Now there were some challenges that came in different people's lives, and they actually made them realize that some kind of professional development, some kind of new learning in their own field is very important. And other than that, there was self-reflection. Self-reflection, the self that all those who have got critical thinking skills, the ones who can reflect back upon their own careers and their own activities, they realized that they were becoming stagnant. And again, to replenish what they had, they needed continuous professional development. And that is why they thought of doing something to, re-get the energy which has been used. So basically, and the last, which is the most important one, the economic conditions. Our socio-cultural and our economic conditions, because again, I'm going to use the same word because we have hardly any options available for the women to work in. And that is why, to support our own family systems, teaching is taken as a profession. It's a very secure position, it's a half-day job, you must just go there. Respect level is extremely high when you are a teacher. So these were all the major driving forces that brought mainly